So if you can recall from the last video, I devised a scheme for some quick money making, and that was through lilies. Each flower cost 36 simoleons, and to start a garden of them was free. This is absolutely a money-making business, but in the meantime, lilies take time to grow, and the world doesn't pause just for some lilies to turn into money, which means that Elle needed to paint. A lot. Let's see what painting she's making right now. Oh, it's an apple! With birds. Is that symbolic of something? We spent about 30 minutes watching her paint, riveting content. How would you translate this fine masterpiece? The apple of thine eye, only meant to be carried away by the sadness and destruction of life. Now that is art theory, right there in a nutshell. After she did some artwork and got some money in the bank, we planted some lilies. Oh yeah, the lilies! The lilies! We gotta plant the lilies! And sold the flowers in her inventory. Look at how much bank I could make by harvesting lilies. Which led us to build a small one-room hut that we called a home. Elle, we're moving up! We're moving up in the world! We're gonna have a house! So lots of developments happened within 1 hour. Elle made a new friend. Hey, we have a positive interaction. We have positive interaction. No, 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 no. Why do they keep stealing my food? You know what? Let's be friends. We can't shoo off everyone that steals food from us, She had earned enough simoleons to add another room to her house, but we had one goal that we absolutely needed to complete, and that was to find a good suitor. So with that, I began scrolling through the neighborhood, looking for potential candidates, or specimens as we call them. The trickiest part is going to be finding a young adult male, to join me in my endeavors. But this didn't give us any leads, but in the meantime, we did discuss some important elements of this challenge while looking through the streets. Firstly, possibly needing to design a partner. I don't know how I'm going to find one unless I make one. Which I could. Would that be cheating though? I'm gonna look it up real quick. I'll be right back. Secondly, needing to move the house to a larger plot per Legacy Challenge rules. I'm already breaking a rule because I'm supposed to get a 64 by 64 lot. Which means I have to move somewhere. But then, I noticed Lamar over here making a move of his own while thinking over a plan to carry out. Is that how you do? Wait, no. Did you see that? Uh-oh. Guys, that put a wrench in all my plans. However, this would be a problem since... Oh, buddy. No, we gotta squash this now. Get the heck out of here. Nope. Leave. This series is absolutely dependent on me having children. Is dependent on Elle having children. We absolutely cannot pursue this relationship. I am so sorry. So we simply pressed on. We found this Kelly guy fishing by the river nearby, so we invited him to our house. After spamming compliment appearance repeatedly, it looked like this relationship was off to a good start, Hopes were high, and I was even rooting for them to be boyfriend and girlfriend in less than a day. Do you think we can make him a boyfriend in less than a day? We can do it. We have to do this. In less than a day, we can do it. Of course, in my excitement, I messed up. Like, big time. Let's flirt again. Oh no! 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 We're done with this conversation. Let's just, let's send him home. Let's just go to sleep. Or let's hide from everyone. That's probably better off. So after that blunder, I had to let Elle sleep it off. Maybe it was a fluke. Maybe it was not a relationship-ending mistake. However, let's just stick to compliment appearance and hope it... Who is this kid? And why is he here? Okay, we blew it. Get out of here. I'm never inviting you back over. It's done. This relationship is a loss. Yeah, it wasn't good. So both Plan A and Plan B failed. The other suitors were taken. Hi, buddy. Ask if single. Please don't be dating anyone in here. Please. crap. Or just not interested in us. Bro is single. Let's make a move. Let's move in. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Is he... Oh. No. And since I couldn't find one, ladies and gentlemen, the last ditch effort. We have to make one. We'll make multiple if we have to, but we're getting a husband by the end of this stream. And with that, before I discuss what went into making the perfect suitor, we have to. Oh, buddy, you are a fine specimen right here. I probably should explain a little bit of the family story. Maybe we can start like a crime family. That would actually be fun though. Now remember that Lily business I told you about earlier? Well, that, my friends, is what we call a ruse. The Yallow family is actually a crime family. I'm sure you're probably wondering, or actually you're probably not wondering, but I am. How does a crime family start and last for 10 generations without anyone catching on to their whole scheme? We made a little story. Maybe we could put the air quotes around the Lilies. Police are pretty sure that the Lilies are a cover-up for some bigger scheme, or maybe it's a code word for any stolen goods that they have. So the police investigate them constantly. Not daily, but fairly often to make a history. And so every time they search the house, they just find this garden of lilies, and they're like, we know there's something up. We know there's something going on with you, but because every time they bring it up, they can't prove that the family is doing anything wrong. So the courts just think that they're crazy. The police reports were never taken seriously, and with that, my friends, the world, aside from a few neighbors, they see them as misunderstood. As a misunderstood family who is always being attacked for seemingly no reason. And with that, they will never, ever truly uncover the Yallow family for what they are. Now, after explaining this lore a little bit, it's clear that our husband needed to have the kleptomaniac trait. I randomized the other traits to keep it as fair as possible, though I was very tempted to change some of the traits. Ambitious, I absolutely approve. I 100% approve. Kleptomaniac, absolutely. Perfect for what we need. Erratic, which meant, you know, he talked to himself a lot. Oh. Anyway, once our suitor was complete, we set out to woo him. If we failed to woo someone whose sole purpose was to marry Elle, something was seriously wrong. I've committed to this. I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna make sure that Elle gets him. I make sure that happens. So, I sent her to meet Jim for the first time. Okay, this time we really need to be a little more strategic though. Once we compliment him, get him up in romance, we could sleep it off and wait till the next day. We'll let it die off and then it won't seem so weird. And it almost ended in disaster. Oh no. Yep, we're going home. Go home. Go home. We cannot blow this. We can't blow this. After rushing her home before any more damage was done, I gave our house a much-needed renovation. I had to give them time to recover from the almost catastrophic failure. After a little while, I invited Jim to our house instead. Hello, Jim. Are we still feeling awkward about the other day? Are we good now? And in looking back, I think the reason it didn't work, Elle just got bored complimenting him constantly. So I wouldn't say paced things between Elle and Jim. I gave them like little breaks. So I would make Elle stop talking to Jim for a little while and just go paint for a little bit and then come back. I have absolutely no regrets about letting him have that trait. None whatsoever. With this strategy, Jim needed to leave for the night, but by the time he needed to leave, we hadn't really made much progress. Let's paint. No! Come back, Jim! Jim! So I panicked. We needed to get him by the end of the stream, but if it were to work out, I had to give them a break. As if it was perfect timing, the lilies finally grew to adulthood. We eased the panic by picking our newly grown lilies, fertilizing them, and then reaping the profits. We make thousands and thousands of dollars on flowers alone. It feels like such a hack, you know? But it's not. So I called up Jim after a few in-game hours, and we pursued him once again. After inviting him, I then decided that maybe some lot traits would help. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what I could do? Lot traits. Isn't there like a romance thing for it? No, that must be like an expansion thing. And once I added that, I then went back and started the whole operation once again. Once I got to the point where Elle could flirt with Jim, it was pretty quick. It went from them having a first kiss to becoming a boyfriend and girlfriend very quickly, meaning probably 2 hours in game. First kiss. Oh, please work. It worked! It worked! It worked! Ah. Oh, this boyfriend! Oh! Guys, it worked! It worked! It worked! We did it! So that was the easy part. That was an easy part. However, the proposal I knew needed a little bit of how shall we put it? A little bit of convincing. I'm scared to propose. Because it's happened to me before. It's happened to me before where I proposed and he wouldn't do it because it was too soon because we had just become boyfriend and girlfriend. But like, you know, it's there. Let's do that. So despite my better judgment, I tried to push them a little more. Jim started leaving again. And with that, I knew I had to make the move. Once their romance bar was full, I then made Elle pop the big question. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Come on, Elle. You can do it. Come on. Oh! We've done it! We've done it! We have... Okay. Once he said yes, Elle and Jim, I got them to elope immediately. We did it, gang! Now we can elope. She might pee herself. She might pee herself during the wedding. And after settling Jim into the Yallow household, I wasted no time in, how should we put it, securing the next generation. Can we try for a baby, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes! So, my friends, we'd done it. We'd secured the heir to the Yallow dynasty. Within the span of a few in-real-life hours, we achieved the most important early components of the Legacy Challenge. We built a full-fledged house, we gave Elle some financial stability, and ultimately, the two big goals, we brought in the perfect partner and launched this dynasty of the Yallow crime family. Hello everyone, sorry about taking so long with the video. If you liked today's video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll try to give more content. I don't know how consistent it will be, but I'll try to give more. I don't know if you heard, I finally have the Java edition of Minecraft. And yes, I finally did say it right, so you're welcome. Which means I probably won't be posting as much of the Legacy Challenge, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. However, I would like to see the Yallow dynasty make a full story one day. Anyway, if you liked it, I have a Twitch channel under the same username, Yallow. Oh, and I will add, I might be getting a new job, hopefully. So the schedule that we have up now might change. In fact, I don't know how consistent it will be after I get this job, but we'll make it work. Anyway, as I said before, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone!